From the jewelry business to the Haftorah Man, our next guest is a New Yorker who has spent years bringing his charming personality and love of all things biblical to life in a unique and understandable way, which is very key. Please welcome REUBEN, the Haftorah Man Ebrahimoff. Hello, Ruby.
Emily, it's good to be here.
It's good to see you and get you out of the Big Apple for a moment.
I'm so happy here, and I'm glad we're together here. This is great.
It's amazing to see you. First of all, let's talk about the Haftorah Man. I mean, this has been you've made it cool to like Haftorah and to study Haftorah. I mean, and what a brilliant name. How did it come about, and what do you think it is that has made it last so long for people that really read only their Haftorah portion for their bat mitzvah, and that's as much as we really know generally?
It started as a challenge by my rabbi to find a mitzvah to revive. I stumbled across, not many people knew much about the Haftorahs. I enjoyed the subject. And what I did is I practiced speaking about the Haftorah every week. And now it's going on over 25 years. And I love it.
So what is so interesting? Because really, I mean, it's hard enough getting people to listen to a Torah portion. And the Haftorah is kind of like, okay, what is it? But it actually was written in a time, right? The time of the judges, which is, Devorah and some of those heroes that were, I guess, 1200s BC, like after the Israelites came. Why was this an important aspect of our scholarly works and history?
I found the distinction between the Chumash was our history. The Haftorahs, because of the prophets, reveal our destiny. And I enjoy speaking about what is in store for Bnei Israel, because it was spoken back then and it's relevant today.
Amazing. Now, also, you've now taken to writing books, beautifully illustrated books. So we're going to talk about your new work in a moment. But From Your Lips to God's Ears, which we're seeing on the screen. And I remember I did a beautiful story on it. I mean, you found a way to talk about Tehillim, all of King David's instruments, and understanding that he was a musician. And each one really was a poem, not just something we hear Tehillim, but it's actually specific. Like you have a headache, you have a this, you made an index. You made it very user-friendly.
So out of the 150 chapters of Tehillim, there were 10 authors. You had David HaMelech was one of them, but there were 9 others. Most people don't know that. And there's a shimush to the Tehillim. There's a usages of what to say for what outcome. And my book, From Your Lips to God's Ears, has a footnote. If you would desire this outcome, say this particular chapter.
Wow, it's really quite amazing. Also, you had a very interesting breakdown and that you've presented also in a book, which is, we call it, wait, hold on, what is it called? The history behind the Jewish holidays? Hold on.
The biblical origins
of the Jewish holidays. Which is also key. Like, we're in Purim now, and we celebrate Queen Esther, which is and then a few weeks later is Passover. In the Jewish calendar, it's next to each other, but in the reality of the timeline of the Jewish people couldn't be farther apart.
Chronologically, it's hundreds of years apart. So instead of looking at a calendar, January, February, March, what I created was a map and a timeline that you could see where was Bnei Israel when the holiday first happened. Let's just say Egypt, and the holiday was Pesach. And then as we journeyed through time, we had holidays come upon us. So we have the 4 fast days from Nebuchadnezzar. Then we have from Hanukkah, Purim. And each one of those holidays had its beginnings. And I explained how it was observed and how it is being observed right now. Amazing.
Beautiful. Now, let's talk about your newest labor of love, which kind of fell from the sky.
Yes.
So tell us about it. I mean, you're teaching people Hebrew, but not in a way like we have to learn here. Like we say the Shema, Hear, O Israel, Lord is our God, Lord. But like no one really knows what it means. We just learn how to read it. So you've come up with a kind of a Hebrew language class, but through our prayers, which has made people really, want to get involved and take it seriously.
It stemmed from a class I was teaching last summer at Rabbi Schneier's Hampton Synagogue. And the class, I had 20 students, adults, on a Shabbat afternoon, and I asked them, how many of you could read Hebrew? 19 hands went up. Great. Then I asked, how many of you can understand what you're reading? Only one hand stayed up. I said, REUBEN, you have an opportunity here to add meaning to people's lives. And I have students that I teach how to comprehend Hebrew by using the shoresh, the root of the words. And that once they understand, let's say, kadosh, K-D-S-H, then you have male, female, past, present, singular, plural, and very rapidly it unlocks this language that they just mindlessly can read it. But now I hear my students going, wow, oh, that's what I've been saying? So this is what I'm doing this summer at the Hampton Synagogue. Is 16 weeks I'm teaching the members how to understand. We're also going to add this online, and we're going to do this on television as well. So there's a lot of exciting things coming our way,
You
Emily.
never stop. You're an Energizer bunny. Reuben, thank you so much. And of course, you could check out on his website and the Haftorah Man everything that Reuben is up to. Thank you. Good to see you.
You're welcome. Great to be here, Emily. Thank you.